Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Fox Android. So in today's tutorial, we're gonna learn how to get the current location of the user, right? How to get the latitude, longitude, address, city name, country name, all those details of the user, right? Using the GPS. So we're gonna learn that. So first, let me show you what we're gonna get by the end of this video. So if you can see on my mobile screen, there's this button called Get Location. So if I click on this button, so it asks for the permission, right? I'll allow these permissions. So you can see we get the latitude, longitude, address, city, and country name, right? So I have this app installed which can manipulate the current location. So I've set the current location to Delhi, right? So if we just change it, we go more to this south thing, go towards Bangalore. So we'll set some location near Bangalore. If you click on this get location button, so you can see it got the current location according to the latitude and longitude set by that app, right? So this is what we'll be getting by the end of this tutorial, right? So without wasting much time, let's get started. So guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and press the bell notification icon so you get the notifications for the upcoming videos. And by the end of the video, if you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button as well. So here you can see I've already made the front end part. There's nothing fancy about it. There are certain text views, right, and a button which will help us to get the current location, right. So we'll not be discussing that because I guess that is not the important part, right. So we'll directly dive into the backend code and all the code required to achieve that, right. So first we need to mention some permissions which says the user location, right, host location and file location, right. So we have to mention these permissions in the manifest file, and we need to declare some dependencies, one dependency. So I've already copied that into the notepad file, so you guys can just type in this dependency and write it here. Then we will click on this sync now. We need this play service location library to get the current location, right. So that is it for the dependencies and the permission part. We'll go to the Java code now. So here I'll write down the Java code, and then once I'm finished with the Java code, right, then I'll be explaining bit by bit what we have done and how we have implemented the code, right. So guys, we are done with the backend code here. So what we have done is we have just made the reference variable for the text view and button that we had here, right? And here we have made the fused location provider client reference variable, right? This will be used to get the current location, right? This is the request code for the permission we're gonna ask from the user, right? So here we have referred all the text views and the button till here, right? So here we got the fused location private client object by calling this get fused location private client method, right? Location services dot get fused location private client, and we have set the on click listener on the button. So in the on click listener, we have called this method get last location, and inside get last location, first we have checked if we have the permission to access the location of the user. If the permission is granted, we'll go inside this if loop, else we'll ask permissions, right? We'll call this method. So inside this method, what we have done is we have called this method get last location. This get last location will give us the last known location of the user. So the this API uses three methods to get the location then. So the best location that it has, it will return that location. So we have attached this callback method on success listener. So once we get successfully get the location, last location, this callback method will be called and will get the location in this location object, right? So then we have checked if the location is not equal to null. We have made this geocoder object, right? So after that, we have made this list which will contain addresses, right? So from this geocoder object, we have get geocoder dot get from location. So this method returns us the country name, the country, the particular street name, all those things from the latitude and longitude, because this is from get from location, right? So we got the latitude and longitude by this method in this location object. So we'll pass those latitude and longitude. Then this geocoder will give us the all the information regarding that coordinates, right? So we have passed the latitude and longitude from this location object, and we have limited the results to one, because one latitude and longitude may point out to hundreds of locations. So the very first result that will be given by this object will get that. Then we have set the all the text views to their particular field. For example, in this addresses zeroth element, we got the latitude, then longitude, then the address line dot get locality. So there are many methods when you'll type your addresses dot get zero dot. So you'll get many methods like get country name, get locality, get city. So whatever information you need, you can call that method. We have got this inside try catch because this could point to a error like exception should can be there. So we have put it inside try catch block. So after that, here we will get all the coordinates and all the data regarding the location. So we have this ask permission method. In ask permission method, we just requested the user to allow us the access to his current location, right? So here we have override this method on request permission result. Once the permission result is given, denied or provided, granted, then this method will be called. So here we have checked if this method is called for the permission we have asked for by comparing the request code with our request code, right? Then we have checked if the grant result 10th is greater than 0 and the permission is granted. Then we again call this method get last location because now the permission is granted. Otherwise, we have raised the tool saying that please provide the required permissions. So that was the code. Now I'll quickly install this app to my cell phone, then we'll check if it is working fine or not, right? Okay guys, the app has been installed to my cell phone. So if you can see on my mobile screen, I'll click on this get location button. So it asks for the permissions. I'll allow it. So here we got the coordinates, right? And the city name, country name, and the address. Now we'll just quickly change this to something else. I go to this app and I point out to some other location. Now if I get the location, you can see here. the address has been changed. So I guess we have successfully implemented the code, right? So, and I also hope that you understood the code, right? So if you have any doubt, you can always ask me in the comment section, or you can DM me on Instagram, right? So the Instagram username will be there on your screen right now, and I'll be putting the link of the source code in the description below. You can go to that link and download the source code, right? So if you understood the video and like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and press the bell notification icon for receiving the notification of the similar upcoming videos. So that was it for today's video. See you in another video. Bye.